Hello everybody, it's Brian Everitt again, and I'm doing another blog post. We're going to make a pumpkin soup today for the holidays for work. So, what we need is, we have some fresh pumpkin roast, which I made last night ahead of time. It is 6 cups. You can also use canned pumpkin puree, whatever brand you want. Also about 2 large onions, diced fine. Nutmeg, you can use grind. I'm gonna use my microplane and do it. Some coriander. I'm gonna use the mortar and pestle and chop it up. Some flour. I'm gonna add some chili powder for a little kick. You know, we like kicks. And some butter to do the onions. About 12 cups of vegetable or chicken stock. I'm using vegetable because we're doing vegetarian soup. Some heavy cream, and for the garnish we're going to use some sour cream mixed with a little heavy cream to make it easy to swirl, and I'll show you how to do that. And we're going to top it with a little garnish of cilantro just to give it a little personality. So first we're going to put the butter into a heated pan. And add our onions. Let that saute up till they get tender and translucent. Next we are going to add our flour, because I forgot. We're going to make it a little thicker with the flour because we're adding onions. So we will add our flour next, and we'll be right back to do that. So one of the spices we are going to use is coriander. And for a little quick fact, coriander is basically cilantro. It is the seeds from the cilantro plant. And that is why we are garnishing it with cilantro. So we are using all the same ingredients, you know. So we just put this in the mortar and pestle. Give it a nice little beat up here, you know. Get it all broken up so the flavors adjust. And now, when we are using the mortar and pestle, we want to hold one hand on the bottom and one hand on the mortar and press everything to the bottom and sides and make sure everything is evenly crushed and to the size and consistency you like it, you know. So that looks perfect, and it smells this is going to be excellent. Okay, you guys have probably seen ground nutmeg in the stores, but this is a whole nutmeg, and this is what it looks like. And what you want to do, you want to place it on the microplane and take it across, and just take it over the bowl, or take it over whatever you're seasoning, and lightly scratch. And we're using fresh nutmeg because I always like to use fresh ingredients in my recipes because it's always better. You know, always fresher. Fresher is better, you know. Okay, our next step on the soup is we want to add the flour to the onions. So we add the flour and we stir it in and give it a good stir. So we let that cook for about 1 minute. Then we are going to add our pumpkin, our stock, and our chili powder, our nutmeg, and our coriander. And we are going to let this come to a boil for about 20 minutes. Then we are going to add the heavy cream. And we will get back to you and show you this beautiful holiday finished product. Okay, so now our next step is we are going to add this fresh roasted pumpkin, which my recipe will be on the blog, to our onion mixture. We're going to add our beautiful vegetable stock. Give this a nice little stir. We're going to add our seasonings. Our fresh nutmeg, which we just microplaned. Our fresh coriander, which, remember, is basically cilantro seeds. And for our little extra kick, because we love to kick, chili powder. You know, and give this a nice little stir. And we're going to let it come to a boil and simmer for 20 minutes after it comes to a boil. And then we will add our heavy cream. And we will show you our finished product. Thank you guys. Be back in a couple of minutes. So next thing we want to do after we get everything combined is give it a great whisk, you know, to combine all these flavors so they can grow together. So we're going to give it a good whisk. And we're going to let this come to a simmer, it'll come to a boil, then simmer for 20 minutes. Then we're going to add the heavy cream and cook for 5 more minutes. Then we're going to show you the beautiful finished product with the sour cream in a beautiful design with some fresh cilantro, and it's going to be a lovely holiday Thanksgiving dish. Okay, so our next step is after it's been cooking for 20 minutes, we want to add our heavy cream. Because this is going to give it a nice consistency and a creaminess, you know? A creaminess, and we're going to whisk this in. Whisk this in. And all good chefs and cooks know, and anybody who eats salt and pepper are our friends. So, we're going to add some salt, and we're going to add some pepper. And we are going to whisk that in, and let it come to a bubbly boil, and your soup will be done. And I will show you how to garnish. So I'm going to show you how to plate it, so we can serve our guests or your family. So we get a bowl. We'll get a ladle, and it smells great, so we take a couple ladles. You should smell it. I cannot wait till they get smell vision on the internet. One day, you know. I don't know if Trump's gonna get it, but who knows. So we put a nice, heaping, beautiful bowl of our beautiful pumpkin soup. And we're going to take sour cream. We're going to start in the middle and go around. Make a spiral pattern. And you want to take a knife, a toothpick, a skewer, or since we do serve Chinese food here in a restaurant, you could use a chopstick. And you just make a little pattern, you know. Make it beautiful, you know. And we add a fresh piece of cilantro. And you can garnish this however you want. You can use some roasted pumpkin seeds, some caramelized onions to go with the onions in the soup, some fresh cheddar cheese, some parsley, anything you really want, some croutons. I hope you guys enjoy my recipe, and thank you. And please come back and check out my blog at everettseats.com. Thank you. Bye.